Hey, fam. It's so good to have you here. Welcome to my channel, Adventures into LaLa Land. If this is your first time, hi, I'm LaLa, and you're most certainly welcome. I hope everybody's doing great out there. Well, today I got something different for you. And today it's about 10 items. Yes, 10 items that I want to share with you that I have in my bag when I'm going abroad, plus a few bonus items also. So do you want to know what they are? Come on, I'll tell you what they are. So the first one is Lysol. Now I have the spray bottle and then I also have the wipes. Now to me, that's the most important thing that I can keep in my bag because number one, when you're traveling on planes, trains, or buses, you want to be able to wipe down the area around you, including the headrest and the arm rest, because everybody is using it. And it just keeps me feeling great knowing that I was able to wipe everything down. And then I can relax. Now, the second thing kind of go hand in hand, but it's still number two. Now, that is tissue or flushable wipes. Now, if you know anything like I do, when you're traveling abroad, sometimes when you go to the ladies' room, there's not always tissue paper, and that's okay. Because what I like to do is I just keep either some Kleenex or some flushable wipes with me in my purse so that I can use them whenever I need them. Now, the third item, we'll go ahead and say medicine. But to be honest with you, a lot of the times when you're traveling abroad, you never know if you may need an allergy pill or a Tylenol for a headache, or in some cases, some people need Dramamine. So I keep Dramamine, Tylenol, and Pepto-Bismol in my purse. Now, I actually do it like this though. I have a little travel kit that I keep medicine in, including allergy medicine and ibuprofen for my husband. This has been a lifesaver for those times when, unexpectedly you don't feel good, but you have something readily available. Now, the other thing is, in order to take those pills, you need a bottle of water. So you always carry a bottle of water with you. It's not good to be dehydrated when you're traveling. So you want to have at least a bottle of water, some type of hydration with you and constantly drinking it. The other thing is I like to have hand sanitizer, whether it be in a bottle or in a wipe. This is perfect, especially when I need to wipe down my electronics. Because often what happens is we're touching the electronic, we're touching the, things around us, and we forget that it also needs to be wiped off. So this keeps it where I can just wipe everything down, also including my hands because we're touching doorknobs and other things. And so it helps to keep us healthy. Okay. Now, the other thing that I like to keep, now this is number 7, is a power bank. Make sure it's readily charged all the time. Now, mine's last for a full charge for a whole week. So when you know you're getting ready to travel, make sure this is charged because this can charge up your cell phone, and it also has a space where I can charge my tablet. So all you have to do is make sure you keep your cord, you plug your cord in, and you can charge your tablet as well. You always want to make sure you have that because if you're anything like me, honey, I'm using my tablet, I'm texting, I'm, doing everything on my phone, and before you know it, the battery is gone down. So to be safe, always have a bank. Now, this here is the 8th item. Now, I have to have toothpaste and also a toothbrush because after eating, whether I'm traveling, on the plane or what have you, sometimes things get stuck in your teeth and, I just want to be refreshed. So I always like to have the small toothbrush and toothpaste with me. Now, the other thing that I like to keep in my bag is lip balm or lip gloss. When you're traveling sometimes at those high altitudes, you can get dry and I like to have my lips moist. For me, it helps me feel better. I don't know if you could say that, but for me, it makes me feel better knowing that my lips are hydrated. So lip balm or lip gloss. Okay. Now, number 10. Can you believe it? We're already at number 10. is a makeup or face wipes to refresh. Now, for me personally, after I've been on a plane for 16 hours or so, most planes they'll have like a little area in the washroom where they have like spray, refresh spray or what have you. But I like to take it up a notch and I like to use my face wipes to refresh in my face, especially if I fell asleep on the plane. I feel that this personally is one of my favorite items to have because it makes me feel really good knowing that I was able to wipe my face and brush my teeth. Now, can you believe it? We're already done with the 10 list. But don't you fret. I have bonus items for you. And I'm going to share one of the things, well, a few things that I like to keep as bonus items in my bag as we travel abroad. Now, this one here I like to keep because I'm having personal summers. And I actually like to keep it because it keeps me nice and cool. So this one is a bigger one. It's called a cooling towel, but I also have the travel one. Now this one is called Chili Mint. Now it doesn't weigh that much. All you have to do is wet it and you can put it around your neck, put it on your forehead, you can place it on your back, but the point is that you want to be able to cool yourself down, especially if you're like where we always are in Southeast Asia, where it's extremely hot. And so having something like this is perfect to keep in your bag so that you can feel nice and cool when need be. Oh, and did I forget the first aid kit? Now, this first aid kit doesn't have to be like this. This one is still small, but what this one has is Band-Aids and ointments and alcohol wipes. So even if you just have a few Band-Aids, just in case you cut yourself or, whatever may happen, at least you have some Band-Aids. And it doesn't take up that much space. Now, the other bonus item I have may sound weird when I get ready to show you, but you'll understand when I explain. I like to have Febreze fabric spray. After being on a plane for 16 hours, sometimes you can feel a little unfresh. Now, granted, yes, inside the washroom they do have refresh sprays, but it's something about the Febreze by Gain or Gain by Febreze. Either way, you get what I'm saying. And so I like to spray my clothes. Or if I had a jacket, I like to spray the jacket. And this Gain scent lasts. And it seemed like it refreshes me and makes me feel better. So I like to have a small spray bottle of this because it helps me to feel refreshed as if I washed my clothes when all I did was refresh the fabric. The other thing is when you're traveling, sometimes you need protection. And in Southeast Asia, it's extremely hot. So you're going to need a travel umbrella that has UV, okay? UV in it, so it can protect you against the sun. Then it's double duty because you're using what it's for, which is an umbrella if it decides to rain. And in Southeast Asia, during rainy season, it rains a lot. So you have to keep an umbrella in your bag. The other bonus item is bug spray. Now, I've worn it out, but this is called Ben's DEET Bug Spray. Now, little goes a long way. I like to spray it on my hands and then I rub it on my arms and my legs and my neck area. And believe it or not, I also put it around the ear. It protects me. So any type of bug or whatever, they're not going to like it. And they'll go to bite somebody else. The other bonus item I'll have in my purse is some lotion. Now, once you wash your hands, sometimes soap is a little harsh and dries out your hand. Well, in this case, if that happens, at least you have some lotion to hydrate your hands. I don't know about you, but I don't like any dry hands, and I don't like shaking people's hands that are dry. And emery board. I've been places where I've broke a nail and I needed to file it down. And I've been in places where even my husband, someone will be needing to file their fingernail, and my husband will say, "Oh, my wife has one." So it comes in handy. It's something small, but it's just a little extra just to feel good, even when you just want to tidy up your own nails. You always need a scrunchie. Now, sometimes when you're traveling, your hair may fall, or you may just want to need put it in a ponytail or whatever the case may be. Besides that, you can also use this to hold things together. Something fell apart in your, say your shoe or whatever. But having some elastic something with you is a game changer, because this can act not just for an elastic for the hair, but elastic for something that you may need to hold together. So this is a good bonus item. Last but not least, I always have to have an extra pair of eyewear. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes I'll put them down, walk off, forget it, it breaks, whatever the case may be. But if you only have one, then you're stuck with trying to fix it, tape it, whatever it is. But if you have an extra pair, I like to put it in a little bag like this. That way it doesn't get scratched. And then the arms or the doesn't break either. So it's nice and protected. So I protect the glasses in this, or if you have an eyeglass case, you can do that as well. But some are kind of bulky, and so that's the reason why I just use something small. Now, it's eyeglasses, and then it's also sunglasses, because of course you want to protect your eyes. Now, can you believe that's it? We're finally finished. Now, I hope some of these tips will help anyone who would want to try travel abroad, so that they can have these little items, or just maybe items that they never thought about traveling with. It doesn't take much space, but if you think about it, these are essentials that we need. So I hope this will help someone. Once again, thank you for tuning in to visit me here at LaLa's Land, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye-bye.